Hello everyone, my name is Nakik and welcome back to Saying for Not Correct Crew, week 42, day number 1. Let's start today, as always, by Cayman Nancy, Primo Gems, calling me that, thank you so much. And just like always, with this series as of right now, because that's all that seems to be doing, essentially just going over here, putting everything to the right and then calling it a day. Okay, so I have enough to put it up, to put it on the list, and yes, I was kind of worried if I wasn't, but I do. But before I go into essentially to claim my dailies, I'm thinking of how I usually do these day number ones now is go ahead to the domain, kill it a few times, see what artifacts I get. If I get something good, that's gonna be absolute poggers in the chat, and if I get shit, then I'm gonna just move on to the next day anyway. Had to play that good shit. After all of that, I can finally come over here, to see Catherine and claim rewards for my dailies.
Add Astra.
I wasn't supposed to skip that, wasn't I? Hi, Catherine. Sorry for skipping this thing. I don't know. I'm not still like waking up. It's already like afternoon, and I'm still like waking up. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. I'll try not to skip your dialogue tomorrow. Also, probably I should probably like also like get some like speaking lessons because I'm clearly starting to lose that ability. But that's gonna be for next time, as I'm gonna be finishing day 1, moving on to day 2 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Zach. Welcome back today to Saying for Not Correct Crew of week 42. As I say, as always, by climbing mine and see Primo Gems. Columbina, thank you so much today. And now as the new event started, Trials of the Brave Warrior. First of all, I'm not sure if I see everything unlocked right now, so if I was to do a live stream today, live stream, but I'm not going to be doing the live stream today until the Thursday, because essentially, I guess I don't need to essentially how essentially I'm making, essentially I was making like triple crowning Alachino, and until that video comes out, at least by the time I'm recording this, because by the time you guys are watching it's probably out, I don't really want to do anything because actually I don't want to kind of like keep it as a perfect 400 thing that came out. For it, because that's what I usually do. Essentially, every like so and so. Essentially, at the center, might as well just like 400 this. Oh, let's have another guy to have a triple crown. But I do want to mention that I am aware that this event did dropped. I'm probably going to be doing this sometime Tuesday afterwards or something. Tuesday or afterwards something. I just want to say I am aware that this event exists. It's just I'm not doing this on purpose because I'm waiting. But rather than that, I don't really have anything else I actually kind of want to do today, so I'm just going to go over here, put some resin, put them resin, and for the second day, we're going to be grinding some artifacts. And also again, I'm going to be grinding some, at least attempting to try to get perfect artifacts for Sandrone for when she, essentially shows up or, releases. I'm not sure which one I should be using, whether it shows up or, releasing, comes out, I don't know. Let's play some of that good music before essentially I forget how to speak any more human. After all that, I can finally come over here and, kind of reward for my dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello, Catherine. Can I have my Primos, please?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. While I'm here, I might just, update you guys essentially on the artifacts I'm currently working with for when, Sandrone eventually shows up. These are the, stats, just from straight from here now, and these are the actual artifacts that I'm actually working with. I also have, for these two, essentially, I do have, this one with good crit damage, and this one with, also good crit damage. The reason I'm kind of using the other two sides because that gives me a bit more crit rate. No, this one actually fully gives me crit rate, while giving me having none of the crit damage. And I'm using this one because it's good to have high crit damage, but if you can't crit, then what's the fucking point? I also say that to have this goblin, not goblin, but Sands of Eons, essentially ready to go if she does scales of Elemental Mastery. I don't know if she scales off. I'm kind of reading this set, and I'm kind of reading off essentially, making prediction of essentially of that one, essentially what she scales off. I have this attack as Sands, not Sands Goblet. She's going to get attacking stuff. If she does essentially requires a attack Goblet, but I'm hoping essentially I'll make a better one than this. This one is the one which I made myself. Decent crit damage. Crit rate is just as is a nice, I guess, gesture. This one I'm kind of actually happy about. I think I got one roll into crit rate, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for day 2. Moving on to day 3 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Eko. Welcome back to day 3 of Singing for Non-Keku week 42. Let's begin this day by playing my Nancy Pima Gems. Thank you, Columbina. How's my Wi-Fi looking? It's alright. Maybe I'll stream something today. And when I say maybe I'll stream something, I'm gonna be like 4 times something because by the time I'm recording this, still not Thursday. Definitely just didn't have to double check what day today is. Okay, can I have some Primos?
Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello. Primos, yes, maybe, perhaps.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. It's gonna be the end of day 3. I was thinking of doing another round of doing the Sandrone artifacts run, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna call the day here. Tomorrow I'm thinking of essentially instead of actually making a stream for that event, I think I'm just putting that in the video. That's what I'm thinking. If I do a stream, there's gonna be a short one where I can instead do the Diakon quest. So I mean, by the time you guys watching this, I should be able to be already starting the Diakon quest. So anyway, enough of yapping. Time to end this day and time to move on to day 4. Hello everyone, my name is Zach. Welcome back to day 4 of Symphony for Non-Keku week 42. Let's begin this day by claiming my 90 Pima Gems. Columbina, thank you so much. And yesterday, as I said, I am going to be officially not going to be continuing this, although I will do this later on. There's going to be a quick clip of me essentially claiming that. That's not for now, but today I'm essentially going to be starting this quest, going to be doing the first part of this quest, if it wasn't obvious. We do some fights, there's going to be some music playing in the background, and then we're going to call day 4 after that, and we're going to wait for when everything else drops for tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Well, today I'm hopefully going to be starting doing the Icon quest. When I say today, I mean by the time you guys watching this, I'll probably already starting this, hopefully. Hopefully it's not one of the things I'm going to unfortunately eat my words. Oh, Kazuo has back, that's kind of cool. So what do we have to... Oh, we fight the dog? What the dog doing? Oh, we are fighting... Oh. I'm not sure how I feel about the enemy lineup. We have a dog, then we have a Fatui, then we have another Fatui, and... Okay, that's a weird roster of enemies I have to fight. But that's going to be all for me, speaking about time to play the music, and let's do at least as much as I can until tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure the rest of the content unlocks tomorrow, so... And after all of that, after doing the event for a bit, and I started, doing a bit of exploring because, Primo's if I explore more, I guess. I mean, exploring essentially on the newest part is not that hard. It's just, tedious, I guess. But after I'm done with that, I can. That's not what I meant to click. Oh, was I supposed to click that? Oh yes, because I need to claim the awards. So actually, I was meant to do that. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the formal stage, for some more primos, and then tomorrow unlocks. So tomorrow, basically, I'm finishing the entire event. That's what I'm saying. We are finishing the whole shebang, and yeah. Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Can I have my primos, please?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. And anyway, that's gonna be it for day number 4. Moving on to day 5 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Zach. Welcome back to day 5 of Saying for Not Krai Crew, week number 42, and let's begin this day by my nice Primo Gyms. Kalabina, thank you all so much. Before I begin with this day, I got something to kind of I guess flex a little bit. So this is my Columbina. These are her crit damage stats. And yesterday I think I struck a gold mine with one of the artifacts. I was changing some artifacts around because Columbina had 6-7 crit rate. And I just physically couldn't have that. I thought I was going to fucking mentally die if that kept on as fucking 6-7. So as I'm looking at it, I changed 2 specific artifacts. I'm going to show you guys this one first. And no, I don't think. Okay, the Pierce which I had, I would kind of decided to use it for something else, but this is the new one which I have for her now. And that's not the best one yet. Oh, this shit gets better. This one actually, I think I leveled up and rolled 3 times to crit damage and 2 times into energy recharge. So that does mean that I got like 5 rolls, which means I think it has like everything going for it. From strength from the god. I think there was like 4 stuff that I need unlocking. I said that because if I go to my sands, take a look at this bad boy. Take a fucking look at this one. I think this could be my first ever god fucking tier artifacts I ever fucking gotten. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I kind of wanted to brag about this. Me essentially getting the fucking goddess of fucking gods artifacts. But anyway, now it's time to move on to the main topic of today's video. And now, before essentially I go into the events today, I actually have something to do over here, and that's to level up this temporals of space and time anomaly. Because actually I was able to get enough of these cubes to level this one even further. So that means I get 50 more Primogems for basically for free. So that's nice. Yeah. And now I'll move on to the event. And also, doing the trials, because I still actually haven't done any trials for Malwika and Lohan. I mean, I've done a trial for Micah, but for some reason it didn't count. But I'll do that as I'm doing this event. But anyway, after all, I can finally come over here and claim reward for, you know, doing the event. Which, by the way, actually, I find it actually kind of a fun event that they had. Which was kind of like a combat one, but it was not really just like, oh, just how much fucking damage you can do, like, per fucking 40 second. No, it was just like, you actually have to fucking interact with your opponent in here. And that's fun. I hope essentially, you know, if we're gonna have more combat events that are more like that. I'm not saying that you need to like replace all the combats that we have in here because, you know, some people just do enjoy just doing raw numbers, but, you know, more of this shit, please. Higher, please. This is, you know, challenging and, you know, it's the right thing that we kind of need for this game. But yeah, today essentially now it's time to claim the award for doing the trials. And I must say, Lohan, I think that's your name, yeah? He's actually kind of fun. He seems to be kind of the guy essentially who maybe perhaps would work with Marika. I'm not sure. He seems to be more of a DPS, not kind of like a sub DPS, but I don't know. Maybe he would fit with Marika because I can use Marika as a sub DPS. So I don't know. Maybe something I'll focus on, you know, at some point, not right now. But you know what, Lohan, I got my eye on you. Just please just don't stab me with that knife, okay? I would be grateful if you didn't. Also, I do have an achievement because of the I have heard something in the Elemental series. Wait, hold up, Superconduct? I wonder essentially if you know, like, Lunar Conduct doesn't count for Superconduct. Because you know who's coming out the next patch and I'm very excited for it. But now it's time to come over here and, you know, claim awards for my dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hiya. Can I have my Primos, please?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thank you so much. And that's all of that. We can finally, you know, conclude day 5, moving on to day 6 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Naku. Welcome back to, you know, the same for not Kaku, day number 6 of week 2042. Let's say as always, by claiming a nice Primo Gems, Colomina, thank you so much. I got some updates to talk about before essentially I continue with the day. First of all is I actually tried to live stream, you know, the newest Archon quest. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi said, no, we're not having that. You can go and fuck yourself for a laugh. But I was able to fight some more of these local legends with a person I recently met who's, you know, also a huge Sandrone enthusiast as myself. So what I was thinking essentially of doing today, essentially just playing some, like a quick montage of today, essentially just, you know, fighting some, no weekly boss, but like, you know, local legends in here right about now. So then I can say that, you know, something happened today. But I'm gonna put some reason for today as, yeah, I got really nothing planned for today. Nothing at all.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello, Catherine. And before I claim my dailies, I actually have some stuff to pick up because of me fighting some of these local legends. First was Primo Gems. Thank you. And even more Primo Gems because I finally beat this guy. This guy's fucking, you know, over and done with. This mushroom guy, which, by the way, it wasn't a fight. It was more like a fucking bullying session. I pretty much just fucking bullied this guy. And I don't think there's any more images I can claim, but I can claim this finally. A new avatar frame. Yeah. And I can finally come over here and claim my rewards for doing the dailies.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. But that's gonna be it for day number 6. I'm gonna be trying to stream, you know, the new second quiz this weekend. If I can't, I'm just gonna do it off screen and just, you know, record me claiming the Primo Gems for it because, you know, I can't be bothered with the internet if it's not gonna stream. But yeah, moving to day 7 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Aki. Welcome back to day number 7 of serving for Notkaku, week 42. Let's start this day. And the final day of this video, not the final day of this series. I can remember that if you just thank you Columbina out so much. For today I don't have anything planned. I hope I have enough resin to condemn resin. Yes, just barely. That's good, that's real good. And I think I'm just gonna comment this, I'm gonna call it a day. I mean, except for the pilot station, I'm gonna be calculating how many Primos I made this week.
Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello, Catherine. But rather than that, I think I'm just going to be ending the video here, you know, where I have to, you know, I can use on your calculator.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. After I do some of my calculations on my calculator. I don't know why I thought that was funny. But anyway, now it's time to go to the part essentially where I calculate how many Primo Gems and wishes I made this week. So, let's do just that. So last week we were on 299 wishes from Primo Gems themselves. This week we are on 311. 311, so that means we made 12 wishes from Primo Gems themselves. And from wishes themselves, how many did we make? 0. So that means 12 wishes is the maximum number which I made of wishes this week, which is an interesting one considering how long this video has been. I'm kind of like part of, you know, editing this part. Essentially, I kind of do editing essentially, at least I try to do editing once I'm finished recording for the day, and the video is already looking like 20 over something minutes, so it's kind of interesting how essentially I made one poll every 2 minutes, basically. But you know, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys can be sticking around for and can be saving for Not Gonna Do.